Sri Lanka has lied to us. They won the toss and they said we'd like to bat. They haven't liked to bat.
No.
They have not.
You might have said in jest that you take 100 off our
what we thought our projected scores would be.
But no.
It might be coming true because at the halfway stage, 5 wickets down, half the side gone for 40. That's right. None of these figures are a typo, right? So I just want to clarify that up front. They're not a typo. What is it, 34 dots?
35 dot balls out of 60. 35. If you concede, if you play more than 45, you've not had a great innings.
Yeah.
Around 41, 42 is a par score. 45 is okay. The moment you play more than 45 dot balls, it means you've not had a great game. And that's over 20 overs. This is 35
in 10.
My first reaction, it's you wait for a while. You don't jump to conclusions. But I hope the other pitches on the square are different.
But the outfield as well.
The
outfield is going to be the same outfield everywhere, but this one's not an outfield. It's like a Bandra ki gully with the potholes in it.
It is. Because, and especially for a lot of us, we've just come off a tournament on hard outfields where the ball travels. This is not helping at all. Could be one of the reasons why we've only seen 2 boundaries, apart from the fact that Sri Lanka have not shown great intent.
Yeah.
But the ball's not coming on. You saw the ball with which Wanindu Hasaranga got out. He'd completed the shot, and I thought he'd finished another 2 yards down.
I think he was halfway back to the dugout by the time Quinton de Kock removed the bails. But yeah, it's not been good for Sri Lanka. It's been very good for South Africa. We'll show you what the batters have done. It's actually been a march past. They've kind of come and gone. You thought that Kusal Mendis was just trying to stick around, but he got out of the last ball of the 10th over, so he's gone as well. You can see it's been a struggle, it's been a crawl. They barely got anything in the power play. Well, they barely got anything now. There's 2 ducks there with Samar Vikrama and the captain Hasaranga, who basically came in at 4 to just force the issue, perhaps get a few big shots. So maybe that's why he promoted himself up the order. That's not worked as well.
But I just wonder if Sri Lanka might have read this wrong, because very early they would have realized this is not one of those 160, 170 pitches.
Yeah.
So good batting to get to 130, 135, good batting, keep your wickets, bat along like used to play 50 overs cricket in the past.
Correct.
And then if you can get to, say, 90 for 2, 90 for 3, then try and get to 140, 150, because they have the bowlers on a track like this to defend 130, 140.
Yeah.
So I just wonder if they've read it wrong and they're trying to score too many.
Yeah, well, they're not even going to get adequately anywhere close, because in their T20 international, like historically, Sri Lanka, this is the lowest they've been at the halfway stage. So
2 boundaries, Gaurav. 2 boundaries in 10 overs.
I know, what do they do from here?
But I think their best batter is probably going to come out to bat now in these conditions, and that's Angelo Mathews.
Yeah.
So if Angelo Mathews can control the back 10 and take them to 120, someone stays with him, take them to 120, we might have a game and a half.
Yeah,
well, no, a quarter.
Well, even 120 from here would mean
80 in the back 10.
In the back 10, that seems tough.
Yeah.
But as far as their bowlers are concerned, geez, this is an A++ report card for all of them. Take your pick, right? I mean, Marco Janssens, they've all bowled 2. And look at Otniel Bartman there, right? He got a wicket first ball. I think that was his first ball.
Not just that, Gaurav, the ball was seaming for him.
Yeah.
And after one of the balls, a batter looked back at him as if to say, are you allowed to do this? And the news for batters is the ball is allowed to swing and seam and turn. So 2 overs, 1 for 3, 10 dot balls out of 12 is...
So he's looking at him like he's a driver in Gurgaon, which is turning without giving indicator. That's what it is. That's what this ball's been doing, and it's really confused the Sri Lankan batters. But I think the big news is just what we're seeing with the outfield, which is kind of, if this is how it plays through the rest of the New York games, then it is going to be quite a talking point. But we won't talk about it just yet. We'll come and talk about that on Cricbuzz Live. But that's all we have for you right now on Cricbuzz Comm Box. That was our little halftime update. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.